Hello, guys. Short and sweet. If you're facing chaos in your life, if everything is falling apart, you've got a choice. Either to stay in that what you are, in fullness of life, love, fulfillment, satisfaction, your cabin within you, that calmness within you, that's first thing. Or you choose the fear. There are only two options. Just remember, there are always only two options. If you stay in the fear, if you start identifying with the fear, it's down spiral. You feel worse and worse. You've got an anxiety. I cannot sleep. It feels like your mind is blowing up. So what do you want to do? Start moving and transition from worries and from the fear into the I am all that I am. That's all. And let me be clear. I am that I am. It's nothing special you need to believe in or any special routine you need to do to get there. You don't need to believe in it either. It's not straight away blissfulness and love that you will feel when you step into I am. It is simple. And more simpler than anything. It is the calmness within you. It is that quietness within you. And that's all. That's all. That's all, guys. There is no special process for it. Yes, you are God, and I will repeat that over and over again, even if you don't believe and if you don't think about it. But to access that, you can be either in surviving identity, which is based on fear, or you can be in the I am. I am feels many times empty, like you're not holding on anything. It feels scary because it's like that surrendering before you go from surviving identity into the I am. It's that I surrender. There is no more fighting. And do you know why? Because we get used to worry. That's why. Me and you, all of us, we think we help the situation when we keep thinking about it, when we keep worrying about it, when we keep worry and think about it. But that's surviving identity. And it's not like you are not choosing, but what you're choosing, how your reality wants to look like, it's never from the surviving identity because it comes from the fear. And it brings more fear. Fear manifests itself into the stuckness, illness, suffering, pain, hardness, effort, lack. That's how surviving identity and fear manifest. Whereas I am feels many times like you are not holding on to anything, and that's why you won't have anything. It feels like nothingness and everything at the same time, but most at the beginning it feels like nothingness, and it feels frightening because we get used to thinking that if I hold on that what I want, I'll get it. But in order to get what you want, you have to choose it and then let it go. Because why? Because when you hold on to it from the fear, there is an underground state of being or message which you radiate. It's like, I don't believe I can have that. 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 This is the only reason you hold on to what you want. So how to get into that? I am all that I am. It is just calmness within you. It is I call it the cabin within you. It is place within you where there is no worry at all. There is the calmness and you observe it. And you don't need to even go into the observing reality. You can just stay in that calmness and state. I'm choosing health no matter what diagnosis I received. I'm choosing the relationship which is totally aligned with me. I'm choosing love in the relationship, aliveness in the relationship. I'm choosing the same relationship. I'm choosing the version of my partner which is totally in love with me through the heart, where there is that heart connection. I am choosing ideal relationship. And you don't need to say who with. I am choosing ideal surrounding, so ideal home or ideal country or ideal for me. I'm choosing ideal job for me, ideal income for me, ideal lifestyle. That's what I am is usually choosing, always ideal. Doesn't go less than that. And you access that by coming into the calmness within you. That's all. Into the quiet in you, because it's always quiet, calm, and stillness within you. So anytime you're worried and you're in survival identity, you're begging and you're in the head, in the mind, you're outside of your body. Anytime you're in I am, you're fully in your body. I imagine I enter my I am through the heart, but it is not really in the heart. It is like beyond your heart. And I imagine there is a cabin. And when I enter it, even though you might be in such a chaos and fear, and it might be such a chaos around you, in that cabin is always quietness and stillness and peace and all that satisfaction and fulfillment. It's already all of it in it. Because that's who you are as I am, as a spirit, as a God. And it's not outside of you. You can access it. But don't fuss about it. Because the more it's not emotion, because emotion is byproduct of the mind. Whereas that's the steady feeling which comes from I am. But the more you start to chase it, the more you push it away. So there is that surrendering process, like only access that calmness within you. When there is a wildfire around us, and I really truly believed that we will burn out completely and lose everything which we built up till now, that all our homestead, sorry, I call it homestead, not farm. So I believe that all is gone. We had emergency, all firefighters were, the amount of where was wildfire was, the area was huge, and there were none of the firefighters here. And they came at the last moment, and only few of them. I thought it's done. So what I've done, I stopped and I asked my husband to sit with me, and we went so I could sort of ground myself and feel safe. So I hold his hand, and I went into myself, and suddenly I drop into the quietness within me. I push myself to do that, to enter that cabin within me. I really had to do the effort to get. It's not really the effort, but I made sure I went there, into that cabin within me, into that nothingness, into that feeling of calmness within me. I made sure I went there. I didn't give up. And I stopped ignoring the noise around me. I could feel, I could hear the fire. It was approaching. It was all around me, actually. And when I was there, nothing mattered anymore. And then suddenly I heard, now you choose. Choose now. So I said, I was in my power. There I was in my power, and I was able to choose. And it happened over and over and over time. With my manifestation, call and co-manifestation, I was always guided to just choose, but choose from the stillness and quietness within you, because that's your power. It's like you're sitting on the throne in the center of your body and saying, I'm choosing that. So I chose, our farm is safe, our small holding is safe, our homestead is safe, that the fires will not touch it. And that's it. End of story. I said it, and I was done. And it really happened. They managed, even though there was strong wind, they managed to cease the fires. And our homestead was untouched second time. It could happen second time, and it was unharmed, untouched. And I knew when I said that, When I said what I'm choosing, I knew it's done. But you can do it with the illness. You can do it with the job. You can do it with the whatever is going in your life, which is falling apart. And the reason why it's falling apart, because you were choosing out of surviving, out of fear. So you were not choosing the joy and satisfaction. So everything now, the life which is coming on now, is guiding you to your satisfaction and fulfillment. End of story. So everything what is going on, all that chaos, is guiding you to your joy, satisfaction, fulfillment, and love. We lived in the darkness and in false matrix for so long that we started to believe that darkness, the suffering and pain, is stronger than love. Hear me out again. We lived in the darkness for so long that we started to believe that the darkness, fear, aggression is stronger than love and joy. Not anymore. Because light is coming out. You are awakening into your power, into understanding who you are. And the more you stand in your power and in your light, the darkness disappears. You don't need any protection. So remember, you're stronger than any darkness, any suffering and pain you ever endured. You're stronger than any belief you had, any fear. You are the light, you are the warmth, you are the love, you are prosperity, you are joy, you are satisfaction, you are abundance. You are it. And I'm opening up for guidance of others. So if you want guidance and help with the process you're going through, just please check my website. I'm not going to talk about it more. I don't want to take any much of your time. Much love to you all. From my heart to your heart. Ciao.